Our identity explicitly serves as one of the most important aspects of our life as an individual. It tells who we are as a unique version of human being. The identity we have speaks out what really our purpose in life and bring us from our destiny. Our identity is associated with the traits, talents, culture, beliefs, ideologies, attitude, values, and roles in the society that a person have. People are trying to find and fit themselves in the society. But do really people can determine who they are? In the society that pulls of pressure, negative factors, unnecessary culture, and influential people, and the things that makes them blind from their real identity. In the world where everyone is trying to find their self, in the world where everyone's saying, I have no idea of who I am. The question is, who you really are.
Identity is our understanding of who we are. Simon and Colex succinctly describe identity as a place in society. A place is a metaphorical expression for any possession on any socially relevant dimension such as nationality, ethnicity, gender, age, and so forth. A person has a personal identity and several social identities. When we say identity struggle, it is something natural and normal. Most of us confused about who we really are. When we say identity struggle, it is a period of uncertainty and confusion in which a person's sense of identity becomes infected, typically due to a change in their expected aims or rules in society. Identity crisis is a psychosocial conflict that involves confusion about one's social role and often a sense of loss of continuity to one's personality. This is a feeling of unhappiness and confusion caused by not being sure about what type of person you really are, what the true purpose of your life. People's identity is rooted in their identification in what they associated themselves with. Experiencing identity struggle tend to harvest false personal. They trying to fit themselves in different culture that makes them confused of who they really are. Identity struggle is alarming because you will lost your identity and with this you will lost yourself as well. This creates anxiety, depression, and problems. This is the reason why identity struggle is problematic.
Have seen increasing attention to struggle over and national ethnic identities. Mirroring the real world identity, when we say national identity is one identity or sense of belonging to one state or one nation. According to Comas Diaz, he offered a comparative analysis of ethnic identity and conflict in three Latin American nations, the Guatemala, Peru, and Puerto Rico. The three states composed of different identity resulting for the different conflict to be arise. The author emphasizes differentiation can lead to conflict, misleading and misunderstanding, and confusion who they really are. Ethnic identity also separate from one's personal identity as an individual, although two may or reciprocally influence each other.
Example of this situation is the comparative analysis created by Comas Diaz to the three states of Latin America, which are Peru, Puerto Rico, and Guatemala. He figured out that the three states have different identities from each other as well as to the nation where they belong. Because of this, they are confused on what they really are based on the real world identity.
Also, the influence of social, political forces and central and national ethnic identity, meaning that there are influencing forces and aspects while there are struggle within the ethnic identity. So, the example of this is the active attempts of this by the Australian government and majority culture to impose particular definition on the Aboriginal population and Aboriginal responses claiming their own conception of their ethnic identities.
People's identity is rooted in the same person might identify themselves as male or female, a member of a particular religious group, a brother or sister, a child, an employee, and etc. Even more personally, they may identify themselves as a loser, as someone who is helpless to influence the course of their lives, or as someone who needs to hate a particular religious group, simply because that is what members of their own religious group are supposed to do. Though such personal beliefs may have no basis in reality, they often are taken at face value by the people who hold them. Such people act on their mistaken or irrational beliefs and end up creating problems for themselves.
When we say social movement, this is the cluster of different people. These people have the same objectives, characteristic norms, and ideologies that makes them a group. We can see different groups in our society that characterized by their principle and creates impact to the people.
May result in confusion about who they really are. The movement in these groups lead to build another personal to the person who might invoke in this culture. Social movement is not bad at all, but if a person is going to enter the particular groups with wrong motives and reason, these create identity crisis.
Example of social movement is fraternity and sorority. They are a group of people who values their members and perspective as a group. But if a person enter this group with wrong motive and reason, this may create conflict against his identity. This group may invade personality and create identity crisis, wherein the person may adapt the culture, characteristic, or probably a wrong attitude, and doing that can cause identity confusion.
Also is the gender orientation. Groups like LGBT community are created because they aim for something. This group has the same threats, norms, and principles in life. Sometimes these group movements create confusion to the people identity. The movement of this group in society impacts the perspective of the people. This is the reason why people are confused about their real gender. This is not good at all because this creates identity struggle.
Now, by an interview, let us deeply understand why social movements create identity struggle.
So, hello Mr. Cahote. Can I ask you one question? If it's okay to you. Okay, here it is. Are you a gay by heart or by influence?
Well, I cannot say that I am a gay. Well, I can maybe I am a bisexual. Well, I am both attracted in female and male. Well, I am I am bisexual by influence. Well, since when I was in grade 7, my circle of friends are girls, and I adapt the way they move, they talk.
Based on the interview, social movement creates identity struggle, and according to the interview, he became gay because of the circle of friends he belonged. Therefore, this interview included that socializing has a great impact to the identity. Our society has a lot of influence and it creates confusion and identity crisis.